You're sweating in an airport bathroom. There are 82 packets inside your stomach, and you're almost certain one of them just burst. Your heart is a jackhammer against your ribs. Your hands are shaking so badly. Outside this door, just 200 feet away, is the customs checkpoint. Freedom! You did this for $3,000. Your vision is blurring, the room is spinning, and you could die right now in Terminal B. Let's rewind. You're broke. The rent is late, the final notices are stacking up, and your future looks like a dead end. So when your weed dealer offers you $500 cash just to drop off a backpack across town, you say yes. Simple instructions. Take this backpack to a metal drop box behind a diner. Text when it's done. Easy. But your heart pounds anyway. Every passing siren sounds like it's coming for you. Every stranger on the sidewalk feels like an undercover cop. The bag feels like it weighs 100 pounds. You make the drop, you go home. The fear fades. And that is the trap. The success doesn't feel like danger. It's proof you can do it again. A drop at a bus stop, a swap at a crowded mall, leaving a bag in an unlocked gym locker. Drop, get paid, repeat. The pay doubles. Now it's heavy canvas duffel bags with false bottoms and 3 to 4 hour drives down desolate highways. You don't ask what's inside. Asking means knowing, and knowing means guilt. Plausible deniability is your armor. Then, halfway to a drop, red and blue lights flash in your rearview mirror. Your stomach drops into your shoes. You pull over. License? Registration? Where are you heading tonight? The officer's flashlight sweeps the back seat. Seconds stretch into hours. You hold your breath until your lungs burn. Then, a warning for a dim taillight. You drive off, shaking, gripping the steering wheel. You survived. You didn't crack. The invincibility sets in. Midnight drives across cities, swapping duffels in dimly lit parking garages, handing off bags at empty highway rest stops. Drive, drop, get paid, repeat. The thick envelopes of cash get fatter every time. You learn the unspoken rules, blend in, wear boring clothes, vary your routes, but the paranoia follows you home. You start checking your mirrors when nobody's behind you. Flinch at the sound of the neighbor knocking on your door. You avoid eye contact with police officers at the grocery store for absolutely no reason. You have money now, but no one you can safely spend it with. So you bury yourself in the work. Handoffs behind subways, gym bags tossed behind dumpsters, backpacks nudged under tables at crowded diners. You're a machine now, a ghost moving through the city. Drop, get paid, repeat. Then the burner phone lights up with a new message. You're reliable. Ready for real money? The payout, $5,000. Vacuum-sealed packets hidden deep inside the lining of your checked luggage. You walk through the sliding glass doors of the departure terminal, blending into the crowd of tourists and business travelers. You stand at the TSA checkpoint, watching your bag disappear into the black maw of the X-ray machine. The belt stops. The TSA agent pauses, squints at the screen, and calls over a supervisor. They pull the bag. They unzip it. They take out a wand and swab your clothes, the cold sweat dripping down your back. If they check the lining, your life is over. Minutes feel like lifetimes. The machine beeps. Green light. They zip it shut. Routine check. Have a good flight. Hours later, you walk out the sliding doors of arrivals, stepping into the warm city air, drenched in sweat, but $5,000 richer. Then you do it again. Miami, Chicago, Las Vegas, packing, scanning, flying, landing. The turbulence of takeoff blurring into the relief. Fly, drop, get paid, celebration. message comes into the burner phone. Scanners are getting too smart. Luggage is too risky now. We need something invisible. The body. You're deep in the network now. You know too much to say no. In a cheap motel room near the airport, you force latex-wrapped thumb-sized pellets down your throat. You swallow packet after packet. Your gag reflex fights you on every single one. By pellet 82, your stomach is hard and distended. Every step feels heavy, unnatural, wrong. You board the plane carrying a fortune inside your gut. Mid-flight, the cabin pressure changes and the cramps hit. Sharp, violent, unforgiving. You breathe shallow. You grip the armrest. You try not to move, try not to panic, because panic draws attention, and attention ends everything. Hours later, the plane lands. You head straight to the bathroom in Terminal B. The sudden searing heat in your stomach tells you a seal has given way. You stumble out of the bathroom, walking stiffly towards the customs line. You're hyperventilating. Your pupils are massive. An officer notices instantly. "Sir, are you okay?" You nod too quickly. You try to step past him, but your knees buckle as you pass out. Your stomach burns like swallowing battery acid. They run the X-ray. The screen lights up. Dozens of glowing, uniform ovals stacked inside your abdomen. The room goes dead silent. Another packet leaks. Then another. A massive dose of pure poison floods your bloodstream. Your heart races to 200 beats per minute, then wildly stutters. The monitors scream. Your vision fades to a tunnel, then to black. But you don't die. You wake up 3 days later. The hospital room is quiet. Your throat is raw from a breathing tube. You try to move your hands, but cold steel pulls tight against your wrists. You look down. You are handcuffed to the metal bed rail. A detective is sitting in the corner of the room. There is no celebration, no final payout, just a 15-year mandatory minimum sentence in a federal prison.